What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you, your friends, and your family. Today, I want to talk about the pot of gold that was found by a couple in Northern California. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we got some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today is, after all, St. Patrick's Day. I had no idea up until about 5 minutes ago, but it's St. Patrick's Day, evidently, so happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I thought it would be kind of interesting to do something kind of St. Patrick's Day themed in a way, and I thought, well, what's more Irish than a leprechaun and a pot of gold and a rainbow that leads you to it? So I went on Google and I found some articles about how a couple in Northern California actually literally found a pot of gold. And I thought it was relevant, thought it was appropriate to talk about today, so here we go. I found this article on a website called XavierCoin.com. This was written by someone named Brandon Jones, September 5th, 2017. If you want to read the full article, I will link it in the description. There are some pictures, there are some little bits of information, but I'll read the beginning part. It says, one lucky duo struck gold in February of 2013, quite literally, when they unearthed 8 cans of 19th century gold coins buried on their property in Northern California. They found this buried gold in a hill they'd nicknamed Saddle Ridge, dubbing the magnificent find as the Saddle Ridge Hoard, containing 1,411 authentic gold coins, estimated to be worth around $27,000 at face value, but over $10 million market value, according to the Professional Coin Grading Service. And I thought this would make for the perfect video. And the reason for that is because not only is that something that's St. Patrick's Day themed or related due to the fact that pot of gold, pretty cool. But this is, after all, a precious metal channel, and it's been little while since I've actually made a video specifically talking about gold, and I thought that it was relevant, so I wanted to talk about this. And I wanted to ask a couple questions on top of sharing this article, because I want to know, everybody watching this right now, what would you do if you found a pot of gold? Also, I'm sure many of us are familiar with the gold coin challenge that's going on right now, started by another overtaxed taxpayer. I know that everything's going on in the world right now. It's pretty crazy, so I know finances might be a little bit tight right now, but if everyone is still participating in the gold coin challenge, I want to know how's it going? How's everybody doing with that, and what gold coin are you going after? As I said in my video, I was going after a 1/10 of an ounce gold Philharmonic. That's my gold coin of choice. Next up, anyway. But back to the pot of gold. I was thinking about it today. Back in the day, years and years and years ago, decades and decades and decades and decades back when silver and gold were much more common to be in the hands of just everyday people, it really makes me wonder how much gold there is out there that's already been dug up. It's already coins or bars or rounds or whatever, and it was in someone's possession, and it's just hidden away somewhere. It's just stashed away somewhere. I'm curious how much gold there really is out there that's already been in people's possession and can be found, can be dug up, can be discovered. It might be in an old relative's house. It might be in garages, it might be in sheds, it might be in basements, it might be in attics, it might be buried underground, it might be hidden away. It might have been stashed away. For example, during the quote-unquote gold confiscation. I believe that was in 1933. I wonder how many people actually hid their gold, actually stashed it away, actually buried it underground or underneath the floorboards or something. I wonder how much gold there really is out there. I'm really curious, because there's no way in the world everyone gave up their gold back then. There's no way in the world people folded that easily. There's no way in the world people gave up like that. People did, don't get me wrong, but there's got to be a lot of gold still hidden to this day. Back when they wanted everybody to turn in their gold. But moving forward, away from all that, I was thinking about it today. What would I do if I found those coins? What would I do if I found $10 million worth of gold? As much as I hate to word it that way, because I do not like to measure my wealth in dollars, I like to measure my wealth in ounces. However, I don't know how many ounces of gold that was. I'm sure you could do the math and figure out exactly how much, figure out how much gold was worth in 2013, and then divide $10 million by whatever, and I'm sure you could figure it out. I was just unwilling to do it, and I don't really like going by 2013 spot price anyway, but just out of curiosity, if anybody knows offhand, or if anybody has already read articles about this before and they know, let me know. But I was thinking about it. $10 million worth of gold. You know how much you can do with that? $10 million. That goes a long way. Maybe not so much for lottery winners, who are typically in a worse financial situation than they were prior to winning the lottery a year after winning. But we're not going to talk about them. $10 million. I feel like somebody who stacks silver and gold would handle that much more responsibly. I feel like somebody who knows about silver and gold, somebody who understands the importance, the significance, the value of precious metals and how important they are. They understand the history. They know that it's real money, true money, worldwide recognized money that goes back to biblical times. Actual true money. Not that fiat, not that currency. Not those fake IOUs, but real money. Once again, I'm curious, everybody watching this right now, if you found $10 million worth of gold, what would you do? To be 100% honest, I don't know if I would hang on to all of it. I personally do not foresee gold going up in value all that much. I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, and I'll be wrong again, but I could see myself converting a decent portion of the gold back into dollars, and then take those dollars, maybe buy land, maybe buy property, invest in real estate. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some gold somewhere, dig it up, and the land that you could purchase. There's so many things you can do. $10 million worth of gold, and I'm curious, everybody watching this right now, what would you do? I figured it's an appropriate question to ask on St. Patrick's Day. What would you do if you found a pot of gold? What if you got lucky and found a pot of gold? Question I'm asking on St. Patrick's Day. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But I want everybody to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what would you do if you found $10 million worth of gold? What would you do? Would you hang on to it? Would you hold off and pass it down to your kids, maybe your grandkids? Would you hold it off and wait till maybe you're getting ready to retire before you start to quote unquote sell it? Would you part ways with it in the near future? Maybe a little bit this year, maybe a little bit next year, maybe a little bit the following year. And then what would you do with the cash? What would you do with the fiat? What would you do with the currency that you got from converting all that gold into dollars? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.